come in as a freshman, you're really expected to do your W right off the bat, which is your writing proficiency. So basically it's just making sure that you're competent in your writing skills and really have a strong foundation in your writing because it is a liberal arts college. And I know with my majors I'm writing all the time, so it's really beneficial in the long run, especially to do it right away.
And your professor goes over your drafts with you, tells you what you're doing wrong, how you can fix your writing, and then at the end of the semester you put together a portfolio of papers that you've written in that class, the papers you think are the strongest, and then a panel of professors judges them ultimately. Before you graduate, you have your W, and that means that you are a competent and successful writer.
The Senior Comprehensive is basically a huge project you do during your senior year. Basically, you do a lot of work and you write a long paper and you conduct a lot of interviews or study and do experiments. And then at the end, you compile it all. And most of the majors, I believe, have some sort of presentation where you present it to the public or to other majors. One thing that I've found at St. Mary's is a lot of professors are really encouraging of group work. So there's always a lot of group projects so that you kind of get to know your classmates for one, and then also learn to work with a group, which obviously will come in very handy in the working world. To be in a classroom with all women is especially freeing, I guess I'd say, just because everyone finds their voice and it's really focused toward women and our role in society.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful...
I'd say my favorite class is one I'm in right now, and it's public communication. So we do half the class. It's a Tuesday-Thursday class. So on Tuesdays, we're in the classroom, and then on Thursdays, we go down to the Center for the Homeless, and we actually teach a class to a group of the guests at the center. So we're teaching them public communication skills and really just getting to know their stories. The class is called Tell Your Stories. A tandem is a class that you take with the same group of students, but you're actually taking two courses. But I took my tandem in one class was communication and the other class was English. So I had two different professors, but they worked together with the curriculum. And then like twice a week I was with one of the professors, and the other 2 days of the week I was with the other one. But you're always with the same classmates, so you really get to know them.
Coming to a liberal arts school where you are required to take courses outside of your major, lots of them, a wide variety. It is such an opportunity for me. I mean, taking those courses has led me to completely change my major for the better, because you truly find your passion when you're taking an intellectually rigorous course like college. In my journey, finding my deepest passion has been Susan Bannock. She is wonderful. She's right in Lamont, right in my dorm. But I found her freshman year when I had just done a job shadow with an engineer, and I found out, gee, I don't think I want to be an engineer anymore. And so I had to change, but like meanwhile I'd found all these other passions. So I ran into Susan Bannock, and she says, come on in, like sit down, and she brought out my high school files, and it was the strangest thing because I felt like she already knew me. And coming to college and leaving behind all my mentors back home and finding that so soon, it meant a lot to me. And she goes, oh, I see you play basketball and you like to draw, and how do you feel about maybe you can major in art? And here I am a year later, and I think I'm gonna major in art. Along that journey of finding my major, I have learned so much about myself and just about what is most important to me.